Hello, welcome to today's video. I hope you're doing well. And today I've got my top 10 value cards under £50. And I'm going straight into it, and I'm starting with a fan favourite, the Charmander ETB promo from Obsidian Flames. Everyone loves this card. It's become iconic. It's got a huge PSA 10 price because of that low gem rate. And it's recently come down from £60 to £46. And I think this is a fantastic time to pick this up if you do not have it in your collection or as an investment. You're always going to have demand for this card. You're always going to have buyers for it. Everyone will want this card in their collection in the future. Really good pickup now while the price has just cooled off a little bit. Next up is another ETB promo from another set that's out of rotation, the Pikachu promo from the Paldea Evolved ETB. Now this again has come down recently from £34, so not as much of a drop, down to around, it says £26.40 here. So a decent percentage drop. It's got a decent PSA 10 price, but it's from a very popular and well-known set. The ETB for this has gone really high in price as well. And at the end of the day, it's Pikachu with 3 starter Pokemon on the card. No brainer pickup. Never mind being under £50. This one is under £30. If you want this in your collection, it's time to pick it up. Moving on, and the next one is a big favourite of mine. It's the Drowsy. Now, if you were around 18 months ago, you remember what happened with this card. There was a buyout. It went to over like £70. But one of the reasons that it could carry that high price is the low gem rate, the low pop, a huge PSA 10 price of £760. Plus, it's a Gen 1 Pokemon, incredible artwork. I've got a soft spot for it because I pulled this with my daughter, so great memories. And it was recently up at £47, now down at £38, and it's just showing a little tick up. So that tells me that it could be ready to climb again. So if you're going to get it and you don't have it in your collection, now's the time to get it. Fourth on the list, another fantastic card, the Tyranitar in the Godzilla pose, the Kaiju pose. Down at £34 at the minute, recently up at £49. That's a huge decline. You can pick this up for a really good price. And again, the PSA 10 value over £600, low pop, low gem rate. We know we like that when we're looking at these value cards. This is a really, really good pickup at this price, and we know there's no more getting printed. This set is out of rotation, so you're safe. Moving on, and it's another favourite of mine. It's the Ninetales from Obsidian Flames from the main set, down now under £25 after recently being up at over £32. And this card again, the PSA 10 price is fairly healthy, £350. In fact, it's really healthy. Low gem rate, a bit higher on the pop. But the one thing with this one is, yes, it's come down in price, but the artwork on it is incredible. It's a Gen 1 favourite Pokemon, but some people, you can make an argument that this is the best illustration rare in the whole Scarlet and Violet era. You can make that argument for this, and I think going forward in the future, if you pick it up now and wanted to sell it, you'd have no problem getting rid of it in the future because so many people want this one in their collections. Now, the next one on the list, we're into everyone's favourite set, 151, and the one that caught my eye, because there is actually a few in this set that have been coming down in price lately, but the one that caught my eye was this War Turtle, and that's because, not to mention the high PSA 10 price of over £400, which is great, but it was recently up at £60, now at £40. That's a huge decrease. It's gone down by like 33% from that high point. If you want this one in your collection, now is definitely the time to pick it up, because I think when we get the influx of money from the 30th coming into the market, I can see sets like 151, people going after them again, and you may not see this card this cheap for that long. Staying on the Gen 1 theme for the next one, and it's the Chansey from Twilight Masquerade. Now, it was recently up at £42. It's had a decent price drop to around just over £30. It's at £33 here, so a good price drop there. PSA 10 price is not too high like the others, but again, what I love about this one is look what's in the card. These cards that have like multiple characters in them always do well over time. They're always popular. If you're a Snorlax collector, you need this card. If you're a Psyduck collector, you need this card. If you're a Chansey, a Ditto collector, you need this card. It means that so many more people in the future will need this one for master sets and collections, all that kind of thing. And then on top of that, Twilight Masquerade goes out of rotation in the next block in April. We're not getting any more. So at this price, £30, really solid pickup. Next, another one that's going out of rotation in April alongside Twilight Masquerade, and it's the Latios from Surging Sparks. Now, again on this one, super popular Pokemon, fantastic artwork, healthy PSA 10 price, was recently up at over £31, now just come down to £25. We've scrolled down here. We can see some of them are going for just under 25 as well. There's one there for £21.98. So if you can get this under £25, great pickup. And also the fact that it connects to the Latias SIR. So if people want that card, they need this one to go with it. Another reason to buy it. They're the kind of things I like when I'm picking these cards out. Now then, the last two, they're not going out of rotation as early, but we've got Misty Psyduck from Destined Rivals, down from its highs over £50, now down at 43. Now, obviously, Misty, super popular trainer. Psyduck, super popular Pokemon. It's got a really healthy PSA 10 price, which obviously we like. It can help carry the price of the single. Now, we are going to get some more Destined Rivals hitting the market in the next year or so. So it's one to keep an eye on. Would I be happy picking it up at this price? Yes, but the chart hasn't quite found a bottom yet. So maybe you could just keep an eye on it. If it dips under £40, then it's an absolute no-brainer pick up at that price. And last on the list, I could not have at least one illustration rare from either White Flare or Black Bolt. And today we've got the Crocodile from Black Bolt. Now you can see why I picked this one out. Big PSA 10 price of over £400, low gem rate of just 15%. I think everyone who's had a playthrough of Gen 5 will have used Crocodile at one place as well. And also it's come down from £35 as a high, now down to, well, £27, £28. Really good value there, and we know what these illustration rares from Black Bolt and White Flare are like. They're really hard to get hold of. They're in short supply, and I think this is a really good pickup at this price considering where it's dropped from. So that's my list of 10 cards for under £50 that you could consider picking up either for an investment, or it's a good time to pick them up for your collections while the prices have come down before the prices probably go back up again in the future. Now, if you enjoy the Pokemon market updates, the investing kind of talk, I'm Cal, this is CalsPokeMart. We're doing these videos several a week. We're churning them out. I'm UK based, so if you're into this kind of thing, please drop a subscribe and follow along for more. And if you haven't seen my 10 cards for under £10 and the 10 cards for under £20, that'll be linked right below me right now, so go check them out. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Let me know if you agree with my picks in the comments below as well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.